So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. And that'll be a goal kick. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Gerrard. And it's Kuyt. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Drogba. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Kuyt. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to play him in. Kuyt. That has not gone well. Gahey. Now Nico Williams. Can he get onto this? Thuram makes the interception. Now it's Kuyt.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And the counter is on. And he can thump it away. Mikel Merino cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Merino. Well, they could break here. Saliba. Joelinton. Now Romero. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Gerrard. And it's Marquinhos. Schneider. And this is Drogba. Applies the finish! Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's being shifted off it. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Gakpo. And it's Schneider. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that was nowhere near his best. Romero. That's Gerrard. Saliba. Gerrard. Now it's Gakpo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Here's Gakpo. Bellingham. Olise. And it's Spence. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's neat. And the cross comes in. Thuram getting this one clear. And they're quick to get it back. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Gakpo. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Gakpo. Olise. Pass somewhat off target. Joelinton. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's got the beating of his man. Nico Williams. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
It's a pretty loose pass. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we come
to review the first half.
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're off again.
Mito Hollyhock have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Williams. Corner. They've played it short. Mito Hollyhock are looking to go forward now. Now it's Gerrard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good ball out wide. Joelinton. And this is Count. Count. Chance! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
After 53 minutes is...
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Pinches it off him. Gakpo. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Gakpo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Drogba. Now it's Schneider. Gakpo. He's had a shot! And it's hoisted clear. For Merino.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. No, again there's no way through. Marquinhos. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Just about up to the hour now. Gakpo! Brilliant from Gakpo! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Mito Hollyhock choosing to make the first change. Rice joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Mito Hollyhock are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Marino. Now the cross. And he's cut it out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Savinho is flagged offside. Palestine can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Number 17, Nico Williams. Coming on the field is number 18, Ferran Torres.
And here's Okazaki. Drogba. Oh, there's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Is number 11, Didier Drogba.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries a shot! Mito Hollyhock have scored 2 quick goals here. Spence. Elise. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gavi. Knocks it out wide. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gavi. Rodri. He's looking wide. Great vision. There they go, hunting in packs.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Drogba is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this could be a chance. But he's taking no chances there.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Palestine are making a change now.
Number 22, Bellingham.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 16,
Mito Hollyhock have the chance to go the other way.
Pedri.
And it's Okazaki. Mito Hollyhock are coasting towards victory. Gerrard, the man synonymous with solidity. Passing nice and neat, and back it goes. Tries to play it through, and the finish! A whisker away from making it 4. Cleared away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Goes for a shot! For it. Oh, it's hit the post. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Kubasi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Ferran Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Okazaki. That is good alertness. Ferran Torres. That's destined for the flank. Spread neatly. And he can clear it away. This could be their final throw of the dice. Saliba can get it clear. Gerrard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And with that, it's time...